Welcome to the Game Hangar, where we talk about video games and apparently everything else. We are your hosts, Michael and Brie, and yes, that is a new intro.
It is a new intro because we have our little beginning discussions before we talk about the video games. So we're switching it up, I guess.
Yeah, because our original intro was we talk about video games and nothing but video games. But that can't be further from the truth, and we don't want to false advertise.
No.
So, everything and apparently everything else.
Yeah. Life,
so,
new trailers.
So we just talk about stuff and video games.
Yeah.
But video games take priority.
Oh,
as
absolutely.
Because because we'd be called the Everything Hangar otherwise.
No, for real. But so as I mentioned in April's class, I am in the digital photography class, and I had to take like pictures and stuff like that and print them out on the very special Epson glossy paper and all that fun stuff.
I love that paper.
I got my we just finished the last project and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And the last project was a context narrative story. And my story was the evolution of video game consoles.
Okay.
So we have, first off, here's the test paper of me and my girls.
Okay. No, they're just video game consoles in themselves.
My Harley Hazel. They are video game consoles in themselves because they're pieces of shit. I love them, but they're such little shits. So we have, my first picture was the plug and play from the 90s.
Okay.
I'm going to try and like describe it because we're not doing video, but we have my Pac-Man plug and play and my Star Wars plug and play, and I used the TV as like the background light, but I realized that it's still too dark, so I actually propped my phone behind like the Star Wars plug and play to give it that bigger like a background lighting effect. And so like literally down here are the only two cords you would be plugging into a TV, and you can literally, these things are battery operated. They're battery operated. There's no need to plug them into any sort of AC adapter, and you just hence plug and play. I mean, it might sound like a sex joke, but it was actually real.
I wasn't thinking that.
Okay, cool. Next up, we have the Wii.
Wii.
My Wii's broken.
Mario Kart Wii.
So I kind of placed out the Wii. I put Wii Sports in the console, even though like I kind of put it on like by a thread. Like I just placed it in there, and I prayed that it wasn't gonna fall out. It fell out once, and I was hoping that the disc wasn't broken, and it wasn't. But I placed down like Wii Sports, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Super Sluggers, and the Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah.
Placed out the discs. Placed out the excessively long manuals that are usually like printed out in about 6 different languages, all in one book. So it feels like you're carrying 5 pounds of a disc whenever it's really just a manual.
Yeah.
That thing basically could be a book placed into a fucking library. I swear, if you want to learn how to play Mario Super Sluggers in Spanish, go for it. It's in the manual. But no, I have my TV as the background, even though the TV also isn't even plugged into AC. I don't know where my cord went for that TV. But there's the steering, like I put the steering wheel in there, both the Wii remotes, the nunchuck. Disc are laid out.
Yeah.
I gave it the warm aesthetic feeling because it is actually taking place in my basement. I took this shit out of storage. But yeah. So this is my basement. It's a more warm basement type of lighting.
Yeah.
So you had that. And then the next up was the DS.
Okay.
Mine still work. They still work. I got the DSi and the 3DS. So I put in Mario 64 for the DSi, and then Lego Marvel, because in the more modern pictures I have 6 of them. In the more modern pictures I had like some sort of thing with like Batman in them.
Yeah.
So I wanted to switch it up. I think there's still Batman in here. There's the Batman Lego. Nope. Yeah. Lego Batman 2 here. And I think this one is the Batman Arkham Blackgate DS game.
Oh, I remember having that.
Oh yeah, Lego Batman back here as well. The first one, like it's still there. I can't escape Batman. I grew up with that bitch. Like there's no escape. I am the knight. But it's still
Justice.
But it's still the whole like basement feeling.
Yeah.
It's taking place in my basement, but I am taking these down the store so that I can still play the games. like there's like the background, it's like is the padding for the insulation or whatever it's called, because I do not have a finished basement. Mm-hmm. Next up, PS4 and PSVR. Yeah. So there's so this is in the living area where it's more of a modern feeling. Yeah. Since I have the PSVR, I kind of like only took 2 games that I thought were cooler. Fucking Batman VR. I had Batman skins on my headset. Mm-hmm. Like there's no escape. So, and then there's the PS4, there's the controller. That putting with the PSVR controller, like trying to stand up the PlayStation controller on the PSVR controller, took about half an hour.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because it would constantly slide off. So we have Mortal Kombat X and Batman VR. And Mortal Kombat X, I've always enjoyed that game, mm-hmm. but I've always preferred, I want to say I like Mortal Kombat 11. However, I have it for the Switch. So the graphics bar is really low. Yeah. Especially with Mortal Kombat 1, because I also have that for the Switch. I would need to ask my Nana if next time there's another Mortal Kombat game coming out, I'm going to ask her, can I get it for the specifically PS5? Mm-hmm. No Switch. The graphics look like shit. I literally was playing Mortal Kombat, like I think last week in Mortal Kombat 1 on my Switch. The graphics look like fucking shit. It's turned down. The expectation bar is so fucking low for this shit. So I was so like slightly upset.
Yeah.
But no. Next time I get a Mortal Kombat game, PS5. PS5. That's whenever the graphics are high. And it's so good. And the fatalities look so good on the PS5, but they look like shit on the Switch. It's so bad. The blood doesn't even look like blood. It's just blobs of red.
Ketchup.
That's basically what it is.
Yum.
Like I get so upset. Next up we have the Switch. Now I put all this stuff in my backpack to make it look like it was like a waterfall of like Switch stuff. And I had the adapter in like plugged into the wall, so it could look like it's plugged into my backpack, so it looks like it's like one of those powered waterfalls going down with like the Switch, the controllers, the games. There's fucking Mortal Kombat 1. I wanted to do this with the Joy-Cons because I really wanted to recreate that intro video whenever you would look at the new Nintendo Switch, like what's it called? Releases. They would always have the whole it would just look like a Switch controller going like down on one side and just clicks. I wanted to recreate that, but now since they're doing the whole Switch 2-bit, it's like you're closing the door or something like that.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, it's upside down. PS5. Yay. We have Gotham Knights in the background. We have Gotham Knights here. We got Until Dawn. I put in some PS4 games because they had the whole compatibility bit. And then I actually put my hard drive in there too because there are a lot of games I have that take up a lot of storage. Yeah. So we got my hard drive in there. Got disc laid out. What the fuck? I forgot what I put down there. I think it's one of the other Spider-Man games I have. We got LA Noire there. We talked about that. There's Spider-Man. I really should talk about Spider-Man. That's a good game to talk about. That's a really good game to talk about. I need to put that in my mind. Until Dawn, Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights is actually also a pretty decent game to talk about. There's Red Dead 2, Arkham Knights back there. So, like, again, can't escape Batman.
Yeah.
Can't escape Batman, can't escape Gotham Knights. But that was my final project.
Nice.
I don't know what I got on it because I literally had the critique today.
Okay.
But I got to take my pictures home.
What did April think of it?
She liked it.
Okay.
The only like bad thing that she would say about it was during the Switch picture to sort of make it like sort of cropped here.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the white on the outlet is kind of battling like everything else over here.
Yeah.
So other than that, I did great. Like she's like, this is a perfect, like my friend Chloe looked at it and she goes, this looks like this could be like a perfect example of a self-portrait for me.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned in my artist statement, because she had this right artist statement. She goes, I wrote that this story is personal to me because I've interacted with all these consoles in my life and that it's formed my personality.
Yeah.
Like hence why we have the Game Hangar So no, I liked the pictures, and they're like, this is kind of like still life, but you're kind of putting more into it, and I'm like, yep, because apparently they hated my other still life, so apparently I didn't put enough in it, but oh well.
Today we are going to be talking about Starfield and Doom,
but I also want to like sort of talk about a little bit about Wolfenstein, mainly the Wolfenstein Cyber Pilot.
Yeah.
Because I played those games.
Yeah.
I played Doom a little bit, but I also really want to complain about Doom ever so slightly. Like, Doom is such a great game, but whenever you have it on, like, older consoles like the SNES, what the fuck? But no. All these games that we're talking about are from Bethesda.
Yeah. It's a Bethesda episode.
I'm
gonna name it the Bethesda episode.
Okay, bet. Yeah. But no, we got a new intro. We're talking about Bethesda games. We're going to have a good time.
This is our season finale, by the way.
It is our season finale, and then the spring semester is gonna be season 2.
Yes,
this is gonna be so. It's gonna be so cool.
And we're probably we're probably gonna pump out a bit more episodes, just because we weren't consistent enough this semester.
Oh yeah.
So next semester, since the only break we have is like our spring break.
Yeah.
We will be able to pump out more content. It's gonna be that semester's gonna be longer than this one. So
okay. Oh yeah, isn't it gonna be like longer by like a week?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a 16-week type of thing.
Yeah,
which is fine. I'm not mad about it.
Neither am I.
No.
But yeah, season 1 finale.
Season 1 finale. Happy finale day.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Oh. But no, so I'm excited because it's the last day of classes for all of us. I'm going home for winter break tomorrow.
For me, but yeah.
Well, tomorrow I'm going home. Today for me, I'm done. I just have some projects I need to redo for April, but other than that, I'm good. No, I'm excited to go and spend time at home with my family. I'm gonna go and spend Christmas in Ohio with my dad if he needs me, which I really hope he does. But I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. So let's get into it, shall we?
Yes. Let's go.
I kind of want to go short stories first.
Yeah.
So Doom, and then Wolfenstein Cyber Pilot.
Yes, because there's a lot I have to talk about with Starfield.
Yeah. So Doom has a lot of games. Doom is a classic. I think it was first considered like the first ever first-person shooter game.
Yeah.
The plot, I never really got it because it's just a first-person shooter game. But I think it is. So I have the wiki up here just so I can talk about the plot a little bit. It says the player assumes the role of an unnamed space marine who popularly got kidnapped Doom guy, fighting his way through hordes of invading demons from hell. With the first episode consisting of 9 levels, distributed as shareware, Doom was estimated. Doom was played by an estimated 15 to 20 million people within 2 years of its release. So basically, that's the plot. You're just a marine fighting like demons from hell.
Yeah.
That's basically the entire plot of Doom, which is fine. The cover of the game was fucking awesome, and it's basically the same fucking story for all the other games. But I did play Doom VFR, which basically meant like virtual fucking reality.
Yeah.
Again, same plot, but in virtual reality. You got the demons looking more in depth and in detail, where in the older consoles, the NES, the SNES, Atari, not Atari.
Mm-hmm.
No, Atari. Here's literally Sega, Atari, PlayStation, SNES. It looked like, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like shit. So I need to do this real quick. So Doom. No, hang on. Consoles that play Doom.
Can it run Doom?
Like, literally, there was a meme I saw where one of those McDonald's like screen ordering things. It played fucking
Yeah.
Doom. There's one moment where I saw a calculator playing fucking Doom. Like,
if it has a screen.
If it has a screen and it has a little small processing software, it can play Doom.
It can run Doom. Yeah.
It can run Doom. So the list it has a huge range of consoles, from the Super Nintendo, the Sega 32X, Atari Jaguar. Atari Jaguar was a piece of shit. It was a piece of shit. You know the Angry Video Game Nerd?
I've heard of him.
Okay, I love the Angry Video Game Nerd. He is hilarious. And he had these episodes where he talked about the Sega 32X and the Atari Jaguar. And he brought out all the flaws in those consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And the Jaguar was a piece of fucking shit. And it was so funny to watch that episode. But like, there's PS1, Sega Saturn, and more modern consoles like the Xbox 360, the One, Series X, PlayStation 3, 4, and 5, and the Switch, and newer versions even appearing on mobile iOS. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. No. Okay, all right, hang on. Wikipedia. So ports, consoles, 32X. I remember watching the gameplay on these consoles. Mm-hmm. They looked like absolute shit. Whenever he played Doom, whenever the Angry Video Game Nerd played Doom on the Jaguar, there was a delay in the controls. There was a genuine delay in the controls. He literally couldn't play it because of the delay. The Super Nintendo, it was basically 16. It wasn't 16-bit, but it was, I think, a little bit bigger. They had the whole bit wars. It was insane.
Yeah.
But it looked like shit. The graphic expectations were below the fucking floor.
Oh my god.
PlayStation looked a little bit better, but the PlayStation also didn't have that big of a graphic. The 3DO, holy shit! It looked like shit. Sega Saturn, again, probably looked like shit. The Game Boy Advance. You played Doom on Game Boy Advance. Ready? Looked like shit. The graphics were so bad because you couldn't even tell what was a demon and what wasn't. It was so bad. Like, I, again, loved Doom. I'm pretty sure at the SNES probably had like better-ish graphics, but since it was like a child's console, mm-hmm. you didn't have much to go on with like graphics and gore wise, because you would be seeing blood spew out from whenever you would shoot your gun at these demons.
Yeah.
But that's basically it. That's that's the whole plot. You're basically just in a fucking maze shooting demons and just moving on throughout the game. Mm-hmm. And that's basically just the plot. You are fighting your way through this maze, and I think there might be an ending, but I doubt it. But it doesn't fucking end. There are so many fucking games. You got Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 2016.
Doomfist.
Yeah. Like, it's like, I think Doom Infernal, like, yeah. Doom Eternal.
Doom Infernal, Doom Eternal, damn.
It never
getting Dr. Seussical up in here.
It never ended. You got Doom on the Linux software. It doesn't fucking end.
I'm pretty sure someone, you know that math computing software?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure someone did Doom on that.
I'm pretty sure too. You can play Doom anywhere. You want to play Doom in the bathroom? Go for it. You want to play Doom on the fucking toilet? Go for it. You
can play it on the Samsung Smart Fridge.
That's it. I remember seeing that. I'm basically having a Doom crash out of this point.
Doom Crisis, title of our next game.
Yeah. But that's the thing. In Doom Crisis, the ship explodes, and the only thing you're doing as the ship blows up is fighting demons from hell.
And then somehow the ship explodes, and you're just skydiving and shooting demons.
Listen to the free fall.
Oh my god, I love making fun of Doom.
Oh my god, me too. It's such a classic and like iconic game, but with the consoles that it was played on, it was fucking shit. Now, I also have Doom 2 on Doom Wiki.
Okay.
So, oh my god. Story. Okay, the player once again takes the role of a lone marine, an unnamed hero who, after escaping hell and being the only survivor, returns to Earth. He discovers that Earth has been invaded by Hell's demon army. It's the same fucking plot. It's the same fucking plot. With all the major cities of the world in ruins, the remaining leaders plan to use a spacecraft to evacuate the survivors of Earth's population. However, the starport is the only way for the ships to depart, and the demons have protected it with a force field. What the fuck? It's the same fucking plot. Oh my god. All of humanity's remaining soldiers make a desperate assault on the starport, but eventually they are decimated and only the player remains. The Marine manages to enter the infested starport, slay all the demons in his way, and is able to shut down the force field. The surviving humans escape, and he sits quietly waiting for death. What the fuck do you mean? This isn't real. This isn't a Doom 2 plot. I can't. There's different maps of this thing. There's something called Map 30, Icon of Sin. What the fuck?
Sounds like a freaking Graveyard Keeper item.
No, oh my god, for real.
I just fucking finished Graveyard Keeper.
Oh, that's good. But no, like the surviving humans escape, and he sits quietly waiting for death, knowing he saved humanity from extinction. Then the remaining humans discover the source of the hellish invasion, the Marines' hometown. What the fuck? He gets back into the fight and exterminates the hell spawn from the town, and finds another entryway into hell. Oh my god. To close the portal, he must enter hell again to stop the invasion. After journeying through its twisted surface, the Marine manages to confront the Icon of Sin, a gigantic demon, and kills it. Its gruesome death causes devastation on hell, and the portal to Earth has been sealed. What the Doom 2 is played over the course of 30 consecutive levels. 30! Distinguished only by an overall map theme. Nothing changes in the gameplay. It's just the map. The design of the map just changes. You're fucking lying. I'm genuinely having a Doom crash out right now.
Title of the next game.
I genuinely am having a Doom crash out right now. I can't breathe.
Doom crash out is going to take place under the ocean.
And the only way to get it through hell is to go up someone's asshole.
The only way to get to hell is to kill a bunch of fish in the ocean.
Yeah. And then the portal to hell will open in the ocean. Oh wow.
I will say, despite how absurd Doom is, it was revolutionary.
Oh yeah, very revolutionary.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, it was considered one of the first person shooter games.
Yeah.
If not the. But literally, I'm still reading this. Just the gameplay. This stands in contrast to the original Doom, which combined 8 levels into one cohesive episode. So in the first Doom game, you had eight levels. In Doom 2, you times that by like 4. 30. You have 30 levels. Consecutive levels. They don't stop.
That's 4 Doom games in one.
For real. I Oh my god! Oh my god!
The only thing that could be worse is if they came out with the game after that. Oh wait, they did.
Yes, they did. They came out with Doom 3, which I'm skipping because I'm already having a big enough crash out with Doom 2.
Whoa, wait until you get to Doom Eternal.
Oh, fuck me. But no, I have Doom VFR saved up here, so I'm gonna do this. You know what? We're gonna do this.
Doom virtual fucking reality.
Doom Eternal. This makes me so nervous now. It's okay, so it's a prequel to 2016. I think I actually played 2016. It looks pretty good. But the game was launched a day early on March 19th, 2020. Okay, you're still launching these games. It's been what, a fucking decade? If not more? When did Doom 1 come out? Like what, in the 80s? Jesus fucking Christ.
Who's playing these games?
I don't know. Literally, I was looking at Doom 2. So Doom 1 had 15 to 20 million people playing it.
Yeah.
Doom 2, so it went on to sell, counted 2 million copies.
Okay.
Not as much as the first Doom was played. So what the fuck? Why are you still making games? Why are you still making games? Oh my god.
And those must be so easy to release because you just use the same freaking.
It's the same fucking plot, the same gameplay, all packed into one. You can copy and paste Doom and name it Duke Nukem 3D and say, here you go.
Nuke Dukem. To avoid copyright, Nuke Dukem.
You can name it into anything else. You can name it into Doom Crisis and say, here you go, here's another game. What the fuck?
And they're still not done with the Doom stuff because Starfield had a Doom collab in game.
They're not gonna end. They're not gonna end. So here's the plot for Doom Eternal. Sometime after the events of Doom 2016, Earth has been overrun by demonic forces, wiping out 60% of the planet's population. It's the same fucking thing. Under the now corrupted Union Aerospace Corporation. Okay, so we now have a little bit of lore.
Okay.
We have a corporation now. But still, it's the same fucking plot. What remains of humanity has either fled Earth or have banded together as part of ARC. That's the
Yeah. I kind of figured.
A resistant movement formed to stop the invasion, but have gone to hiding after suffering heavy losses. The Doomslayer, now that's our guy's name, Doomslayer.
I prefer Doom Guy.
I prefer Doom Guy too. Having previously been betrayed and teleported away by Dr. Samuel Hayden. Okay, so we still have more plot. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's whenever I'm pretty sure Doom 2016 is whenever they really introduce like plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. After being teleported away by Hayden, returns with the satellite forces controlled by the AI Vega. Oh my god. A sort of castle in near Earth orbit to quell the demonic invasion by killing the Hell Priests. Degas Nilox, Ranak, and Grav. What the fuck are these names?
Caveman names, I swear.
Degas Nilox, Ranak. Ranak. This one sounds so stupid. It sounds like gravy, but it's not. It's Grav.
What's that freaking grog meme that's been going around?
Wait. I think I know what you mean. Oh my god. The priest served an angelic being known as the what the fuck? Maker? No. Maykr. Maker.
Honestly, yeah. I'm going to say Maker.
Yeah. Known as the Khan Maker, who seeks to sacrifice mankind. Oh my god. The Slayer teleports to a destroyed city in California and kills Nilox. But the Khan Maker teleports the 2 remaining priests to unknown locations, forcing the Slayer to continue searching. Okay, so this sounds like it's like an open world type of thing.
Oh, okay.
I really hope. If it is, that's cool. If not, what the fuck? Hang on. There are so many monsters. Oh my god. Oh my god. You get... Okay, so there are 13 levels in Doom Eternal.
Okay. Not as much as Doom 2, that's for sure.
30.
Almost half, but not quite.
No. Jesus Christ. Like... Oh my god. I can't. Okay, so I don't think there's any gameplay right now. If I find it, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But there's DLC. There's DLC to this? It doesn't fucking end.
Let me guess,
gameplay.
You're just going through another freaking stage and
Oh yeah. We're in the whole like there needs to be like 5 stages of a crash out.
I feel like I'm in PT right now. We're just going through everything that's the same but a little different each time.
Thing. I literally okay, so I have the gameplay now. Okay, so it's mostly similar to Doom 2016, but it has differences. So okay, so it's built like Doom Eternal is a bit like the 3D version of a classic Mario game, with increased focus on mobility in the game. Doom Slayer gains a grappling hook, the ability to form 2 rechargeable dashes, climb walls, and swing monkey bars. And it still has
wait, swing monkey bars?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. I think I'm in like the 5th stage of a crash out where I'm just like the quiet, like literally we need to make up like the 5 stages of a crash out. Stage 1, the biggest, stage 3 is like the whole like,
you know,
I'm gonna die. Like
I'm gonna make that graphic tomorrow during my work study, and then I'll post it to our social.
Like we need to figure out what like a 5 stages of crash out could be, because we have like the 5 stages of grief. But we need like the 5 stages of a crash out.
Stage 1, shock.
Stage 1, learning it.
Oh,
Stage
learning.
2, shock. Stage 3, the anger. Stage 4,
questioning.
Stage 5 is the acceptance.
Acceptance, but not quite.
Yes, the acceptance, but like the biggest like fuck you. Like the whole I will never forgive this. Like, oh my god, that's actually really funny. Okay. So, where did I leave off? After retrieving a celestial locator from the Sentinel word of... Oh my god. Exutia, I don't know. The Slayer travels to hell to retrieve... You're going back to hell. You're going back to hell.
It's not a Doom game without hell, I swear.
I know. It's like every time that you're in Doom, you're basically screaming at the TV going, I'll see you in hell.
And actually mean it. You're going
to the same fucking place.
Oh.
To retrieve a power source from a fallen sentinel known as the Betrayer. He warns the Slayer that humanity's time has come before giving him the power source and the special dagger. Vega, V-E-G-A, Vega, directs the Slayer to a citadel in the Arctic where Diag Ranak. Nope, that was bad. Hang on. Ranak has taken refuge, and the Slayer kills him after defeating his guardian Doom Hunters. In response, the Khan moves Diagrav to a hidden location and accelerates the invasion of Earth. Forced to change tactics, the Slayer destroys the Super Gore Nest. What the fuck? In Central Europe, you're traveling around the fucking world in this one. You're in California. Now you're in fucking hell. Now you're in fucking Europe. What? With no leads on finding the last Hell Priest, Vega suggests finding Dr. Hayden, who knows the location of Grav. Slayer makes his way to an ARC compound where he retrieves Hayden's robotic shell. What? I need to look back at like the 2016 plot just to see what the fuck is happening. In response, the Khan moves Grav to a hidden location. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Okay, sorry. I was reading
You're
back at
good.
something. I was like, oh wait a minute. I think I read that before. Upon uploading Hayden's mind to the fortress, okay, so this bitch is dead. Hayden is dead.
Whoever Hayden is dead.
Bro is about to become the doctor from no, wait, is it a doctor? From Poppy Playtime Chapter 4.
I don't know.
Something like that. He reveals Grav is hiding on Sentinel Prime. However, the only portal to Sentinel Prime is located in the ancient city of Hebeth, in Mars's core.
Now we're on Mars? What the
Now you're going to fucking Mars, to which there is no immediate access. The Slayer then travels to his facility on Phobos. What the fuck is Phobos? Where he uses the BFG 10,000 to shoot a hole in Mars, which he uses to reach heaven. After reaching Sentinel Prime, flashbacks reveal the Slayer to be Doom Guy.
What the hell?
Found badly wounded by the Sentinels, Doom Guy was brought before the Deegs. Yeah, Deegs. And was forced to fight in a gladiatorial arena. Impressed by Doom Guy's ruthlessness in battle, the Deegs inducted him into the Sentinels. While the Khan inquires into Doom Guy's knowledge of the demons. This is a fucking joke. I don't want to read this anymore. This is the stupidest fucking plot I've seen in my life. I want to move on to the monsters now because there's so many. They all have stupid ass names too. You got the ambient monsters, you got Buff Totem, you got Cue Ball, you got Tentacle. Who the fuck names a villain? Cue Ball. You got Fodder, you got the Gargoyle, Imp, Lost Soul, a mecha zombie, soldier, and a regular zombie. You got the Heavies. I don't even know what the fuck this name is. Arachnotron. You're lying. Oh my god. Caco Demon. You have one named Carcass. Cyber Mancubus. I don't know. Dread Knight. Hell Knight. Maker Drone. Spelt like the con dude.
Yeah.
Another Mancubus. Just the regular one. A plain elemental. What? There's one named Pinky. Pinky. You have Prowler. That's a Marvel character. No, that's not a Marvel character. That's a Flash TV show character. You got a Revenant. You got Spectre and Whiplash. But Pinky? What the fuck? Who we wait for now? The Brain? A super heavy.
Okay.
A super heavy.
Uh-oh.
Archvile. No, I said that wrong, didn't I? Archvile. Archvile? No, Archvile.
Archvile. It sounds like Archvile.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Baron of Hell. Oh my god. Doom Hunter. Marauder. No. Marauder. Yeah. Marauder.
Yeah, Marauder.
Marauder. And then Tyrant.
Okay.
And then you got the bosses. Doom Hunter. Marauder. The Gladiator. You fight the fucking Khan at some point. Mm-hmm. And then the last one is called Icon of Sin.
Yep. Imagine how inflated his ego is.
No, imagine what Pinky's ego is.
No, he thinks he has the most badass name.
Pinky thinks he's the shit.
Pinky's like, oi, it's me, Pinky.
Oink, oink, bitch.
Oi, it's me, Pinky. He turns into Billy Butcher.
No, for sure. No, I bet you $5 that Pinky thinks he's the shit.
Pinky's a Billy badass.
Cue Ball thinks he's the right-hand man to Pinky.
Forgot about Cue Ball.
And then you got your weapons. You got a good bunch of weapons. A meat hook as a weapon.
Ooh.
You have a meat hook as a weapon. You have a crucible as a weapon. You got the ballista. You got the BFG 9000.
Big fucking gun. Yep.
Chain gun, chainsaw, combat shotgun, doom blade, equipment launcher. Why the fuck do you have an equipment launcher? Heavy cannon, meat hook, plasma rifle, super shotgun, rocket launcher, the crucible, unmaker. You got unmaker spelled like the con.
Yeah.
And then the pistol. And then the pistol has in the site, the pistol has a parentheses next to it. Unused. No one uses the fucking pistol. You start off with a pistol in the first fucking game. I think I'm back on stage fucking 3.
Doom is the 5 stages, but you don't know what stage you're gonna be on.
You don't know what stage you're gonna be on. You don't, because this shit never ends. There is no ending. It's the same plot. You're going to hell. You're going to hell to fight demons with a fucking gun, and you're playing as Doom Guy. You know what? That song with Doom and Isabella from Animal Crossing is starting to make sense now.
Epic rap battles, but it's Doom Guy versus Satan.
No, it's Doom versus Pinky.
Pinky versus Cue Ball.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be our funniest episode.
Oh yeah, this is the biggest.
This is gonna top the Tamagotchi episode.
Oh, absolutely. And then, so I'm gonna talk about Doom VFR real quick. Even though I played it for about 5 minutes, it was actually kind of cool. This is whenever I moved on from the PSVR to the Oculus Quest. Now, Doom VFR was actually really, really, really cool because you had your guns and you actually wave them around and shit. And ever since I've done the photography project, I kind of feel like I could totally bring out the PS4 out again and play VR games. Mm-hmm. I feel like I could totally do that. However, the wires are a jumbled fucking mess, and I don't really have any wires to plug in my controller, which is something I'm gonna need. Yeah. I only have one. I need another micro USB cord, which I think I can find Walmart or Target or something like that.
But I think you just gave me a new idea for a project for a class.
Okay.
Using video game photo modes.
Okay.
For photos and then submitting those.
Yeah, the photo modes whenever you pause them.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Because in the PS5 one, you can actually edit the picture on the console.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, that's a good idea. You just take it and just run with it.
I'll think about that.
Yeah. So, there isn't much of a plot for Doom VFR, which is fine. And honestly, I'm glad. Very glad.
Oh, yes. Is Pinky in that one?
No, thank God, no. There are no lists of characters or levels. There's no list of nothing.
Okay.
You get a solid paragraph of a plot. You get the features, and you get a little thing that says it's available for PlayStation VR and Vive.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm so glad I talked about Doom now.
Honestly, we could probably just get away with only Doom.
Oh, for real. But no, we have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom VFR.
I would like to get out of here earlier than 4 though, because I have a bunch of stuff to do today.
No, that's fine. I have to meet up with Sophie at like 5:30, so it's fine. I'm gonna like make dinner before I go. So the experience, for the features, it says experience Doom in virtual reality. Players physically interact with the Doom universe as they seamlessly travel across the UAC facility and Hell using teleportation and jet shaft movement. It's the same fucking plot. Same plot.
But in virtual reality.
But in virtual reality. You know how FNAF they have like the same lore, but they change different plots.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? And then the last feature, it says explore all new UAC Martian research facility areas and discover the unique abilities of a cybernetic UAC security operative. The fuck? Plot. It's a solid like little paragraph, which is great, so that I can move on to a little bit about Wolfenstein Cyber Violet, because they're both made by the same people. Now Wolfenstein actually has like lore in the plot, which is actually really cool. Yeah. I'm gonna it's short, but I think I'm gonna actually save like the whole Wolfenstein plot suit for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Set shortly after the oh my god, set shortly after the demonic invasion, oh my god, of the UAC's Martian research facility, players take on the role of the last known human survivor. No, we play a doctor? No. Okay, no, wait, okay.
How dare we?
Okay, it says Dr. Abraham Peters until his death. So, okay.
Oh.
Under a top secret UAC operational contingencies protocol, his consciousness is transferred. Okay, so we're playing a fucking doctor? His consciousness is transferred into an artificial brain matrix. His designated purpose: restore operational stability and use any means necessary to stop the onslaught of demons.
Guys, the look Brie just shot me.
What? In the actual fuck nuggets. Fuck nuggets. Is this? You're not Doomslayer anymore.
You're Dr. Slayer.
You are Dr. Peters.
You're Doctor Guy.
You're a fucking doctor who dies and then
Dr. Doom
gets his oh have RDJ voiced this guy. So no, Dr. Abraham Peters until his death. His consciousness is transferred to a brain matrix. You're playing a fucking doctor. Who the gameplay is basically you're playing as Doomslayer or Doom Guy. You shoot the shit out of demons. But now you're playing a doctor who basically does the same fucking thing. The only difference is you're not Doom Guy anymore. This is a fucking joke. No, you're fucking lying.
I'm crying.
Oh my god. I feel my face turning red. Is it turning red?
No.
Okay. I felt like during the characters, my face was turning red.
I don't know. I didn't notice.
I feel like both of our faces were turning red at that point.
Oh, I'm about to have an aneurysm.
I feel like I'm gonna get a fucking headache after this. Because this. I was gonna talk about Doom and complain about the consoles, and then you got me tuned into reading the plot from Doom Eternal. What the fuck? I feel like I should be. I feel like I should be.
Honestly, if you want to save the Wolfenstein plot, because I'm gonna plan on talking about Fallout.
Yeah,
at
that's
some
fine.
point.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna save the Wolfenstein because actually, I just pulled up Doom 2016.
Oh no.
Doom 2016. No, there's Doom 4.
Okay.
It's a soft reboot of the Doom franchise.
It's the same stuff.
It's the same shit. Except it's set on Mars. It says Doom 2016 is set on Mars with a UAC facility being invaded by the forces of hell. The Doom Slayer awakens chained to a sarcophagus. What? Breaking free and regaining his Praetor suit. Oh my god.
Praetor, yes.
Praetor.
Praetor. Okay,
Yeah.
Praetor. Okay.
He crosses the Martian surface to restart the base satellite systems. We're on fucking Mars. We're on Mars. And it's more based on fucking hell. Finding the recordings of Dr. Olivia Pierce scattered through the base, it becomes apparent that she became fixated on hell and deliberately encouraged the opening of the portals. This fucking bitch! Resulting in the mass death of the staff and collapse of the base. This bitch apparently loved hell so much that she wanted. Oh my god. There are playable demons in this thing? You also have DLC.
Let me tell you something. One thing about Bethesda is that they will find a way to put a DLC into a game that doesn't need a DLC.
Oh, absolutely. They have multiplayer. Okay, I really wanted to look at the enemies on this one. And oh my fucking god. We have possessed humans.
Okay.
We have a possessed scientist and possessed engineer, possessed worker, possessed soldier / possessed security, and unwilling. That's literally the name. Unwilling.
Okay.
Demons, standard. Barons of Hell. Kaku demons. Harvesters, multiplayer only. There's multiplayer. Hell Knights, Hell Raisers. Okay, that sounds like a movie. Imps, Lost Souls, Mancubus, Cyber Mancubus. We have more pinkies! We have more pinkies! What the fuck? Specters, Prowlers, Revenants, and Summoners. The Prowlers are multiplayer only. I think that's whenever they first got introduced in the fucking Eternal. The demon boss. You have Cyber Demon, Hellguards, and the Spider Mastermind. And then you have what other enemy? It's the fucking Gore Nests. I'm so done. I really went down the rabbit hole with this shit. I seriously went down the rabbit hole with this shit.
Oh my
Contacted
god.
by the chairman, Samuel Hayden. Okay, that guy sounds familiar. He's an asshole. One of the few survivors of the incident, the protagonist is directed through the base to prevent... So we actually have someone in our ear talking to us. Okay.
Okay.
With the guidance of Hayden and an AI called Vega, he learns from the diagnostic report that casualties and damages are catastrophic. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. Why doesn't it end? It never fucking ends. Seeking to deactivate the tower, Hayden instructs Doom Guy. We're back at Doom Guy.
Okay.
We got Doom Guy again.
Yeah, Doom Guy.
Let's go. to carefully dismantle the Argent energy supply, ARGENT, Argent supply cases to protect the unlimited energy sources. Despite Hayden's protests, Doom Guy... Fuck you mean his protests? Doomguy shatters all the control panels and their lenses, completely destroying the renewable argent supplies in the solar system. Reaching the tower, Pierce is spotted carrying an argent accumulator tube. Found at the apex. Oh my god. What? How the fuck are they coming up with these names? Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, Pierce is alive? Wait, I thought this bitch was dead. She activates it before jumping into an argent stream, tearing open the temporary portal that drags the player to hell. We're going back to hell.
What else is new?
What else is new? Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. Have you been here before? Yes,
this is
multiple
the fourth
times.
Fucking game.
Welcome to hell. We see this is your like 6th visit here.
No, this feels like that. It could be like a has-been hotel, like takeover type of thing. I swear. I swear. If the next game has-been hotel, like a merge, and we see Charlie Morningstar, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit. Landing in the Kadingir Sanctum. Kadingir. Kadingir. What the fuck? The player has to fight through the forces of hell in order to return to Mars. You know what? I forgot for a second. We were on Mars. We're on fucking Mars. Following holograms of Hayden's first expedition, during which he recovered Doomguy's sarcophagus as a failsafe. What the fuck? What the? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So now we're at the Crucible. Okay, so I skipped a little bit. Passing through the advanced research complex, Doomguy learns of a hell artifact named the Crucible. Requiring another argent accumulator to return to hell, Doomguy explores the Lazarus labs and comes across an escaped cyber demon. This is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever read. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. You're going deeper into hell and to reach the necropolis. Doomguy retrieves the Crucible before Hayden pulls him back to Mars. There's something called Argent Denur. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Okay, so at the end, basically, the Doctor betrays us and teleports us to an unknown location. So that's whenever Doom Eternal plays,
yep.
and it's
title card.
Yeah. Title card. This is probably one of the dumbest fucking games. That you only needed one plot for this thing. You don't need a sequel to this fucking game. You don't.
Oh my god.
Like, listen, I love Doom. It's such an iconic game. But the fact that you have, 5, probably working on 6 games at this point?
You know what? It reminds me of Helldivers.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't they on, like, Helldivers 2 at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And it's all the same stuff that
it's the same shit.
You just shoot people. Or
Exactly.
shoot creatures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Overwatch, Helldivers, not Valorant.
Basically games with no replay value at all.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean Doom might have a replay value if you play Eternal or not. But that's a fucking joke. That Pinky. Pinky. I want to see the sidekick be the brain. You remember Pinky and the Brain? Exactly. Like, I want to see that happen. if you really have the enemy in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal be named Pinky and Cue Ball for some fucking reason.
Hey, Cue Ball, come over here.
Exactly. It's the dumbest fucking name I've ever fucking seen. Fuck. I PTSD now. This is hilarious. And probably good for the pod, but I feel traumatized now. I feel like I just went through hell, actually. Literally, I just went through hell.
You just had your own. You just had your own Doom game.
I had my own Doom game reading these fucking plot lines. Just give us the first Doom game and recreate it like you did LA Noire style. No, not LA Noire style, Mafia style. I'm going to talk about Mafia at some point, but I love Mafia. But the first Mafia game, graphics were basically down. And then they remade the first Mafia game. Same thing, same plot, same stuff. But higher graphics, better details, where you can see their faces talk. Just do that! Just do that and have a good day.
Yeah. Yeah, a good day.
We don't need no damn doctors. We don't need to go to Mars. We don't need to blow Mars open. You don't need to do shit. Just put us in a space station and invade the place with demons. And have a good fucking day.
Yeah.
That's all that you need. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Starfield.
Yes. Love Starfield.
Let me just pull up the Starfield wiki, see what that's like.
Yeah. Basically, big game. First of all, really big game. Huge game.
Okay.
But no. You start out as you're called a Dusty. And you're working for this company called Argos Mining extractors, and you're in a dig site on a planet, and you go through the tutorial basically, and
whoa, it's set in 2330.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So you're on this planet. You're being shown the tutorial on like how to move.
It's another fucking space game.
Yeah.
It's another fucking space game.
But yeah, then eventually you go into this area and you find an artifact of some kind. And when you touch it, it literally like gives you a vision that sends you across the universe like at like faster than light speed. And you see this like cryptic symbol at the edge. And then you get pulled back in. And when you come to, you're lying on the bed, in like the little hab that they have there on the planet, and they're asking you like if you remember anything, if you can remember who you are and all that, and then you get to customize your character. Character customization in this game is a lot better and more in depth than.
It's probably better than fucking Doom.
It's a lot more in depth than Fallout and Skyrim as well.
Okay.
And one of the unique things about this character creation is that, hold on, I'm getting the hiccups.
No, that's so real.
After you design your character, you can choose traits for them. Like you can choose like a first like one feature, which basically unlocks like 3 different like tier 1s of different perks. And there's like a bunch. There's like scientist, there's like industrialist, criminal, smuggler, a bunch of different shit. And then you get into traits where you can like do Freestar Citizen, Neon Citizen. You can do like Varoon Citizen. You can do Extrovert, Introvert, Adoring Fan. Where you have an adoring fan just follow you around for the whole game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, and then you go, once you create your character, you get like off the bed, and this character.
Wow, this game is big. It's
yeah.
125 gigs.
Yeah. This character comes down in his ship. His name is Barrett, and he's the one that commissioned the dig that you're on for the artifact, because he's with a group called Constellation, and Constellation is searching for these artifacts. But then a space pirate group called the Crimson Fleet also lands on the planet, and you have to fight them off and shoot all of them and all that. And then, long story short, Barrett tells you to take a ship, take the artifact, go to Constellation and deliver it. So you go to New Atlantis on planet Jemison, and you go to the lodge where Constellation's headquarters are, and then you deliver the artifacts. You get questioned by their leader, Sarah Morgan, and
there's only 2 consoles to play this game.
Yeah.
Xbox and PC. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's a next gen, like, heavy tier game. But yeah,
I mean, it was released in 2023,
yeah.
So.
You go to the lodge, speak to all the Constellation members. Sarah has you, like, find another artifact for her, and then, like, she tells you, welcome to Constellation. You join up as a member of Constellation, and Constellation's mission is exploring the mysteries of space. That's their like purpose, their mystery, and just throughout the main story, you go throughout the whole universe, or the whole galaxy, searching for artifacts.
Okay.
And eventually, after, like, I think 5 or 6 artifacts, you get an unexpected visit from a starship that looks unlike any of the other starships in the game. It looks very futuristic, and they tell you to cease your search for the artifacts, or something bad will happen.
Oh.
So then you can either tell them that you're not afraid of them, or you can, like, actually attack them.
Oh my God.
Which if you attack them, you'll get into a dogfight. And then you go back to the lodge. Everyone analyzes the ship on the table, and they figured out that the thing in the ship mentioned something called Starborn, because there's a race called the Starborn that are searching for these artifacts as well, which we'll get into why in a little bit. But we keep searching for them, and then we find a few more, and then we're in the lodge again, and there is a Starborn called the Hunter who reaches out to us, and he starts talking about how we should have listened to the warning before about not collecting the artifacts, and he mentioned something called Unity, and when he does this, basically he comes down to the lodge and attacks it, and you get a choice here because there's a companion system.
Okay.
So this chooses between your two highest affinity companions. So, like, I had already maxed out my relationship with one of them, with Sarah, and then I already, like, reached, like, the next tier, or, like, a tier below Sarah with Sam Coe.
Yeah, it does not have any character names in the Starfield wiki,
so so what they do in this is, whoever your two characters are, they choose the one that you have the least amount of affinity with between the two, and they're the ones that are killed off during the mission.
Oh.
Yeah, for the game. So I always save Sarah, because, let's face it, I'm a simp. And I always save her, and I had Sam Coe killed. And
oh wow.
Yeah.
You're just like, I don't give a fuck
about
Sam Coe.
It was Barrett my previous playthroughs, but I wanted to be like, hey Sam, you're dying. And then the way you dictate this is you get a choice to either stay in the lodge and fight, or you go up to the Eye, which is their like watchtower sort of thing, where they like they scan planets and like stars and all that, and through that you could either go up to the Eye and help your highest rated affinity companion up there, which when you go up to the Eye, you just see a bunch of the characters of Constellation just a lot of the members of Constellation like injured from the fight that happened. So you like help them up and check on them. But down at the lodge, you fight the hunter. And if you go up to the eye, your companion in the lodge dies. If you stay in the lodge, your companion in the eye dies. So it's kind of a choice between who you want to die, and all that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games that get that choice where you like who gets to live.
But they kill the companion off for good. Like you can no longer use them at all. You can no longer talk to them. Like they're just gone. And then after that, you start going for more artifacts because you're like, yeah, we're not gonna let that deter us because this is what the whole point of Constellation is for. We start searching for more artifacts. Then we get a visit from a character called the Emissary. He's also with the hunter. And the Emissary's like, perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps you should keep searching for the artifacts.
Oh my god.
Because the only reason he said that is because they've been to multiple universes already where our character died from the invasion on the lodge.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first time he's seen our character get this far in any universe.
Oh, okay.
So he wants to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
And so the hunter and emissary together both like encourage the main character to search for more artifacts, but to beware of other Starborn who will be looking for the artifacts as well.
Okay.
And then anymore, when you go to collect an artifact, a Starborn will spawn that you'll have to kill. And then you grab more, and then you start searching more about the meaning of Unity. So you go to New Atlantis, to this place where you go to Keeper Aquilus. You ask him about the Unity, and he tells you about how there are 3 different stories around the universe or in the galaxy about this one guy who, I guess, discovered the meaning of Unity. Some people call him the Pilgrim, others call him something else, the Unbeliever. But there's the House of Enlightened story, there's the Keeper Aquilus story, and then there's the Varun story. And you have to get all 3 of these stories, which has a little puzzle piece inside of them.
Okay.
And then when you go back to Keeper Aquilus, you discuss the stories, and you find out the planet that the Pilgrim died on, even with the coordinates from the stories.
Yeah.
And then you go to the Pilgrims, you go to the planet, I think it's Indum 2B, and you go to it's called Pilgrim's Rest, the little location you go to, and then you gotta piece together the story of the Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Because he leaves little diary entries around the thing. And then you log into his computer and you have to answer a series of questions based on the stuff you read.
Okay.
And then it takes you to the Scorpio constellation, where you find another artifact, and this time the hunter and emissary are back. They reveal themselves. The hunter is Keeper Aquilus from another universe, and then the emissary is whatever companion died in your universe is the emissary from another universe. So there's a lot of multiversal stuff in this game as well. But then basically they both have different ideals. The emissary wants to have the relics to himself, so that way he can achieve Unity, and the hunter wants everyone to be able to access the Unity.
Okay.
But you can choose who to side with, and you could even choose neither.
Cool.
Which, if you choose neither, the hunter's like, wow, I guess I just found myself a new best friend. Because the hunter and emissary are kind of rivals, but they create a little pact to meet with the main character.
Right.
So then you search for the remaining artifacts, and when you do, you eventually go to the NASA control station on Earth, because Earth in this game is abandoned. It's just a barren wasteland of a desert. The whole planet is gone. So you go to the old NASA station, you go into the facility underground, where the last where the one of the last artifacts are.
Mm-hmm.
So then you go, and then this is where that encounter I was talking about happens, where they were talking about choosing a side and all that. And then you can even persuade them to, because if this is where you fight the hunter and the emissary on Earth. If you can't like navigate through this, if you side with the hunter, you fight the emissary. If you side with the emissary, you fight the hunter. But I always choose to side with neither.
Okay.
So you fight both of them, or you can persuade them. It's a difficult persuasion check.
Mm-hmm.
But you can persuade them to allow you to get the remaining artifacts, and they give you their artifacts that they have, and then they leave you alone essentially. But then you get the last 2 locations of the artifacts, and one of these locations, let me tell you, is insane, and my arachnophobia kicked in so bad because it's like you're dealing with like scorpion like creatures, and I don't like bug like big bug enemies. Like you're dealing with scorpions called the Cataxi. And you have to go through this you have to go to the Nishina research facility because you get a distress call.
Mm-hmm.
So you go down, you're like, I'm answering this distress call, and the security guard's like, distress call? We didn't send out a distress call. And you get the option of like, yeah, in your high security lab. And he's like, how do you know about the high security lab? And he's like, I think it's better you come inside. So then you go inside, you scan, he like puts the facility on a code yellow lockdown, and then you're following him to the director to speak with the director. But then you teleport to another universe.
Okay.
So this other universe, the facility is in ruins, and there's only one survivor, Raphael. So you speak to him, and then before you're done speaking to him, you teleport back to the universe you just came from.
Yeah.
And the security officer's like, "What the hell was that? What game are you playing here?" And you're like, "I don't know what just happened." And then he's like, "You better follow me and not do this again." So then you follow him, you do it again, and you fight more Cataxi from the other universe. You teleport back, and then the whole thing just turns into a puzzle of like teleporting between both universes to get to the lab, because in the universe you came to Nishina on, the lab was destroyed and you cannot access it from the main universe.
Oh.
So you have to go in between universes, between ruins and like collapsed rooms to get through the puzzle. And when you get down to the artifact that's at the bottom of the lab,
mm-hmm.
You either sacrifice the main universe or the one that Raphael is alive in.
Okay.
Or if you find Raphael's body, there are notes on how to combine both and like save everyone. So I always do that.
Yeah. You always choose like option C.
Yeah, but it's always the most work, because one, you have robots in the main universe that activate because of the lockdown.
Yeah.
That you have to fight, and then 2, you have the Cataxi in the other universe that you have to fight as well.
I'm starting to think that's kind of like the whole GTA 5 ending where you like have option C.
Yeah, but this isn't the ending to the game. This is just to find an artifact. But this is the most work that you put into finding an artifact. So once you combine both, you basically wake up on a gurney, and it's like, and they're like praising you for saving both the universes. Raphael comes, you could see his alive counterpart and his dead counterpart next to each other, because in the main universe he died in the lab. So it was a choice between him or the staff originally.
Cool.
But then once you get those remaining artifacts, you build this thing on your ship called the Armillary, which has every single artifact you collected from the game.
Okay.
You build it, put the artifacts into it, and then when you grav jump to another universe, or to another star system, there's like a cutscene where the grav jump just like the screen just starts going white as you grav jump, and then you reach the Unity, where you see your character in the middle of it. Your character starts speaking to you. So your character is voiced, but only in the end, because you don't hear the character you're playing as speak, but you hear your NPC character speak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And she's telling you about the Unity, or she or he's telling you about the Unity, but you get the option to either walk forward into the Unity to be reborn, or you can just like walk the opposite way until the stars fade to go back to your universe.
Oh.
And before that, they give you the character gives you options to like look at like your impacts on the whole universe. Because there are some quests in the universe where there are some quests in the game where you have an impact on the universe, because there's one where it starts from the beginning of the game, where you can join the UC Vanguard, the United Colonies Vanguard, and you can and your first mission is to respond to a distress call from a planet called Tau Ceti, only to find out that it was that the station was wiped out by something, which sparks a really good mission chain where you meet the sole survivor of that attack, Hadrian Sanon, and she tells you that a terramorph attacked, and terramorphs are a threat to the entire universe, and they are very hard to defeat.
They sound like the fucking xenomorphs.
Yeah,
are they like
essentially like essentially it's a xeno creature.
Okay.
And it's so you go you and Hadrian construct a plan to like kill the terramorph. You collect a sample once you kill it, and she kind of gets jarred by the sample, so then she tells you to go to Sidonia on Mars to find somebody named Percival Walker.
So
go on.
I love how we're on Mars.
Yeah. But you go to Mars, you find a guy named Percival Walker. This is a side quest, by the way.
Bethesda really loves Mars, apparently.
Well, you can visit. Mars is one of the thousands of planets in the game that you go to. So.
But also like it's just saying, like I'm just saying, like Bethesda really likes space games.
But yeah, so you go to find Percival Walker. You have to clear out an outpost to find him, clear his bounty, and then you bring the sample to him that Hadrian analyzed, and he's like, "It's just as I thought, Londinian."
Oh wow.
And there's a planet called Londinian where the original terramorphs came from. They had to blow the spaceport of Londinian to prevent any terramorphs from escaping. But somehow these terramorphs got to other planets. So now you have to go to Londinian with Walker, Sanon, and you have to find their research combat robot. And
that's insane.
So you go to Londinian, you have to fight like a few terramorphs,
right?
You collect samples from them, and then while you're in Londinian, you find out this plant called the Lazarus plant, basically turns these creatures called heat leeches, which are everywhere in the game.
Okay.
They turn these heat leeches into terramorphs, and heat leeches they attach to ships, and they can survive in like zero oxygen environments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how terramorphs get like carried around through different planets. So then you go to Londinian, and your confidential informant that you were talking to from like the UC like cabinet board.
There's more to this. Sorry, I was looking at more of the. There's missions here as well.
Yeah.
So there's missions. There's.
Yeah.
Like I saw there's crew.
Hella missions. But then you eventually find out that it was Vevictus, who was like the former, I guess, admiral of the United Colonies Xeno Warfare Division.
Your first mission's name is One Small Step?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. And then, so then you have to find out you have to like choose between one or two solutions for dealing with the terramorphs, and yeah. That's the end of that quest line, but there's so many more of these like quest lines that are like massive side quests, but like they have an impact on the universes that you go to. But when you step into Unity at the end, you start a new game plus, So you have all your perks. You got a starborn ship. You got a starborn outfit, starborn weapon, and
there was something I saw. That's like just features and stuff like that.
And when you start a new game plus, you can have the option to like skip the main story entirely.
Oh, cool.
And just like once you go to Constellation, because you don't do the mining mission after a new game plus, you just spawn in space in this starship, and then you go down to Constellation's headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can either tell them everything about the artifacts, Starborn, Unity, whatever, right off the get-go, which skips the main quest, or you can proceed as normal and just redo it, which I prefer to redo it because there's a lot of cool moments in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's massive.
No, this game is big.
There are hundreds of star systems in the game, and each star system has like a bunch of planets.
Nice.
So there are like thousands of planets.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I was looking at the crew members.
Yeah.
I think the main ones, the Constellation crew members, Andrea,
yep.
Yeah, Andrea, Barrett, Samco, Sarah Morgan, and Vasco.
Vasco's the robot. Yep. Vasco's a robot that you meet on Frontier.
And we have additional named crew members.
Yeah. Walter Stroud, he's like the investor of Constellation.
Crew number 1. Adoring fan.
Yep. This is gonna be ship crew that you're talking about, like people you can recruit throughout the galaxy.
Throughout the game. Yeah. It says alternate staff. Amelia Earhart.
Yeah. There's a pretty weird quest line.
What?
There's a pretty weird quest line where you can meet Genghis Khan, Amelia Earhart, Theodore Roosevelt, or no, Franklin Roosevelt.
What the fuck?
There's a planet where all these clones of them are on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into that because I kind of want to start, and I want to start ramping this down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh
yeah, no, I'm just looking at everything else, but that's
my talking muscles are tired. But real quick about the Doom.
Your talking muscles are tired.
About the Doom crossover, there's a quest called At Hell's Gate, where you receive a distress signal, from a planet, and you go to the planet, you go into this facility, and there are monsters around that you have to like kill.
Yeah.
But once you get to like the end of the dungeon, you get the Praetor armor.
Okay.
And you get like the Doom blade.
Okay.
And you get the freaking whatever the powerful shotgun is in the game. You get the super shotgun, the Crucible blade, Praetor suit.
I thought you were about to get the BFG, the big fucking gun.
You get the Praetor suit, super shotgun, and Crucible blade as a reward for it.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah. Yeah.
No,
okay.
Starfield sounds massive.
Starfield
is basically massive.
There's way more to it than the main story. Like,
yeah.
I just didn't want to dive too deep into it because
I'll take a deeper look at it soon.
Yeah.
Ugh. No, but you got many different missions. You got
Amelia
factions. Amelia Earhart. What?
Yeah.
But oh my god. Ugh. Wait. I found a tab that just says characters. Agent number 1.
Yeah, these are miscellaneous characters throughout the whole game.
Yeah, these are all just miscellaneous characters.
Not just Constellation.
Grandmother Grumble. Barrett ?
Yep.
H. Holmes. Wait a minute. No, that's
same one.
From Devil in Me?
No. The historical H. Holmes. Like
yeah, that's what Devil in Me is based off of.
Yeah, that's that H. Holmes.
Shut the fuck up!
On the same planet as Amelia Earhart and Franklin Roosevelt.
Oh my god.
And them, yeah.
Oh my god. Bog, B-O-G, Bog. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. The game is huge.
You got a character named Dad.
Well, yeah, you can have a perk where you have parents. Your parents are alive.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You have a perk where
Well, a trait, but yeah, you can have a trait where your parents are alive, but you have to like send them like 25% of your funds every like week.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. So each trait has its drawbacks.
Okay.
Yeah. The adoring fan follows you around. That's the drawback of that. He's a recruitable like companion, but yeah.
Okay.
He's just annoying.
You
as
got
hell.
a character named Roach.
Yup.
Wow. Oh wow. There's so many.
Yeah.
There is so many.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find Theodore Roosevelt. It's so dumb. I can't find
Franklin
it.
Delano Roosevelt. It's not Theodore. It's
Franklin. Never mind.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Come on. Dude.
Huh, hey, dude. Hey,
Yeah,
dude.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest
Genghis Khan.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. We should start doing the outro.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. That is all the time we have for today. This is a bit of a longer episode since it's our season finale.
It's a season finale. We have more time to record since it's the end of the semester, mainly for me, but also you. I mean, their last day. You said your last day is tomorrow, right?
My last day for class is tomorrow, which at this time of recording will be Friday. Yeah. And then I leave on Monday.
You're going home.
Yeah.
Good.
And then but we are now active on other platforms as well. Aside from Spotify and YouTube, we are now on Amazon Music and iHeartRadio.
Yes.
And we have an Instagram, the Game Hangar Pod. Be sure to follow that. We've been inactive recently, but we're gonna try to be active.
You didn't tell me that first. What?
I did tell you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
We talked about making it. That was it.
Okay.
We didn't say anything else.
Okay. Well, yeah, we have a social, Game Hangar Pod, or the Game Hangar Pod on Instagram. Should follow that, I guess, if you want.
We're gonna be posting our thumbnails on there and saying, episode out now, yay!
And we're gonna, whenever we have guests on next semester, we're gonna take photos with them and post them as well.
I'm excited about that one. I'm excited to do selfies.
As long as some miscellaneous content. But yeah,
imagine me making you do a dance trend on TikTok.
No. But yeah, so we're active on Instagram now. We're Amazon Music. Yeah. We are on iHeartRadio. And yeah, so thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next semester.
Yeah, we'll see you next semester. Have a great winter break. Happy New Year's. We don't come back until the 20th of January.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We're gonna try to get some content out if we can over break.
Yeah. I still wanna try and work on maybe making some digital episodes. Yeah. Yeah. Some like work on seeing what I could do with Discord, if I can record it or not. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have a good break. Everyone's gonna be at home. We're gonna have a fun Christmas. Yep.
And for those that don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. Yeah. For those who don't celebrate those that Christmas or anything like that, happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. And yeah. My family celebrates Christmas, and I'm working on getting a helmet for my Arkham Knight cosplay. Okay. We're finally going to be completing it. I'm actually really excited. Yeah. But yeah. Maybe I may post that on the Insta. Maybe. Probably not.
And as this is our season finale, thank you to all the guests we've had on this semester.
Yes. Thank you to Devin. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you,
in order. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you, Devin, Khalil, Mia, Cindy, Keely. Yes. And anyone else that I may have forgotten. But yeah, thank you all, and then thank you, listeners, and yeah, we'll see you next semester in the hangar.
Next semester in the hangar.
Peace.
Deuce.